Hey all. I'm back on for the first time in a minute. How is everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. I just wanted to pop on really quick because I was just chatting with a client. She told me a story that is something that is not surprising to me, but it makes me sad all the same because it is something that many deal with, and I don't know if enough people are talking about this. So I wanted to just come on and shed some light. So I don't want to share her story, but I want to share the concept that we talked about. What we talked about was that sometimes as you're up leveling, as you are coming into the next version of yourself, your next chapter, really weird things are going to start happening. Really weird things that you feel like, what the F? Where did this even come from? Like, I didn't call this into my life. Some examples being, random stuff with maybe your work doesn't work out, or certain like things you were just really planning on just kind of fell through. Friends just kind of coming at you and being really vicious, really evil, really just saying really toxic things, making you feel really bad about yourself. So I share that because all of this is a sign that you are actually moving up in your life. And it's something that you want to pause and actually say a huge thank you for. And I know that sounds backwards AF. I know that sounds so backwards, but it's true. It's so true because so what happens is as we're up leveling and we're raising our vibration and we're raising our frequency and we're coming to a new place within ourselves, what happens is that the people who are not necessarily aligned with that have to kind of fall off. The universe literally just pushes them out of your life. I'm talking about friends, but also in regards to like anything that just doesn't work out or it's causing a lot of frustration. It just kind of falls off. And it can do so in really odd ways that make you really question like the moves that you're making. I kind of going back to the friends example, they can come at you and make you feel like you need to play smaller to fit into what makes them feel comfortable. Sometimes they can try to hold you back or tell you, don't make those steps forward, because that's not what they're used to with you in their life. They're not used to seeing you doing these other things, or they're not used to seeing you like kind of far removed from them. They're used to being able to have you right here. So that's just one example, but I just want you to keep in mind that if you're at a point where, you've been doing some personal development work, you've been really doing some raising of your own frequency and energy, and you're feeling at a really good place, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, weird stuff starts happening where you're like, wow, I thought I was in a good place. Maybe I'm just not where I thought I was, or maybe I need to take a step back. I want you to pause and actually see that as almost an initiation for you going where you want to go. It's like the last bit of resistance that needs to exit so that you can enter your next chapter in the best state and the best version of yourself. That was actually something that I chatted with my client about today. And it was a really powerful conversation because sometimes we see all the things happening around us or to us as bad, or we feel like, what the heck is wrong with me? But actually, it's all happening for you. It's all here to show you that you are moving in the right direction, that your path is not like everybody else's, and that's okay. And that's why maybe other people feel uncomfortable with you making your moves. But you have to just stay strong in your integrity and your why and your knowing for moving in the direction that you are. And don't let all the other noise come in and impact. We can't move forward and continue to grow if we're allowing all of the noise to penetrate. We just can't do that. So I hope that this helps you if you're maybe in a weird time where you're like, what the hell? All these random things are happening to me and I don't even know. I don't even know why or where it's coming from. It's not anything is wrong with you. It is just part of the process. It is part of growing into who you're supposed to be. So feel really good about that. If you're experiencing tough moments, it's because you're doing things with your life and growing and challenging things and trying, new things and moving into alignment. It's all good. So be proud of yourself, acknowledge yourself for the things that you've been doing and how far you've come, and know that, you're in the right place. And just honestly, just really accepting accepting that, and that's a whole other video. But anyways, okay, signing off. If you watch the replay, I would love to have you comment that you're watching the replay, or let me know, what you got out of this, or, if you're going through a weird time like this. I'd love to connect and give you some advice on kind of how I would think about it for your specific situation. So yeah, feel free to reach out if you want. But anyways, bye all.